Well, I'm moving right along. It's coming down to just the last color, which is black. And what I did is I've been filling in the inside color and working out. And although I did some black out here, I'm now going to start filling in the black here and then working out. And the last thing that I'll do is I'll do some little black lines in here, which kind of represents some rope marks. I turned off the projector for now because I don't really need it at this point, because I'm just filling in the color, and I don't need the projector for that. And so, but I will need the projector for the rope lines. So when I get to that point, then I will turn the projector back on, and the projector will show the rope lines, and then I can go ahead and follow that according to the projector. If I need to have any kind of reference until then, I have the image up on the computer, so I can look at the computer and see what I need to follow. All right, as I mentioned, the last little bit of this is to turn the projector back on, and then just to take a very fine brush, dip it in the black paint, and put these little lines in here that the projector is putting on. So there's the rope lines in here and the lines on the globe. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be finished, except for just to paint the background. I'm just going to finish off this white wall with a nice glossy white finish. But as far as the mural goes, I'll be finished. So we'll come back as soon as I'm done with the lines and show you the finished product. Let's take a break from the marine mural for a moment. I painted a different mural in another bedroom. This time, I used a combination of wall paint and acrylic paint. The colors in the mural call for a light and dark version of a couple of the colors, like the yellow. To do this, I had disposable bowls for mixing a little of the yellow from the can with some white acrylic paint in order to lighten the original yellow. For the darker version of the yellow, I just used the yellow from the can. This mural is a couple of surfboards. I have already traced them onto the wall using the projector and computer. I applied the blue stripe to one and the light and dark yellow to the other. Now I'm ready to apply the next color. Pink is the next color to mix up. I added some of the original pink into a disposable container. Then, to lighten it up, I again added some white acrylic paint and stirred it. I kept adding white until I got the color I wanted. Then I darkened the pink a bit. So this time I put some of the original pink in a disposable container and added some red acrylic paint to it and stirred it until I got the darker pink I wanted. This is how the mural turned out when I was done. I did the tinting and shading on the yellow, green, and pink to get a light and dark version of each. Doing it this way saves money, so you don't have to buy a light pink and a darker pink, a light yellow and a dark yellow, and so on. Just use acrylic paints to lighten and darken your color. Well, it's finally finished. The whole mural took probably about a total of 4 days. Now that's not 4 8-hour days of working on this constantly. I would do a bit, and then when I got tired I would stop, and then the next day I would start again. But it was 4 days probably. Now this is a pretty detailed mural. I would guess that a mural that was much less detailed would not take a total of 4 days to do, but I really liked the way that it turned out, and it was a lot of fun to do, and I'm very proud of it. So I hope that you learned something about how to do your own mural, and I think that it saved quite a bit of money. If I would have had to hire somebody to do it, it would have cost a bit of money to hire somebody to do this, and I'm very proud of it. I can say it's something that I did myself. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint the rest of the wall bright white to make it all stand out, and I'll be done. So tune in for my next DIY vlog. I'm Robin Hartl, and we'll see you next time.
Still looking for a cold sore